Hi guys, welcome back to Coming in Hot with Caroline. We are doing a little episode at home, and this is a little bit more of a personal one. We thought it'd be important to kind of showcase how much hate begets hate and how much kindness can beget kindness. And in a world where we're seeing absolutely so much hate right now, I just wanted to dive in and kind of showcase the kind of commentary that we get. And the only reason it's like, I know people say, just ignore it, just blow it off. Why do you even read it? Trust me, we don't want to read it. There are moments that, yes, I pride myself on responding to everyone and having a real community, real friendships. And of course, when you open every DM and when you're looking at comments, because if you're somebody who is responding and you are somebody who is very engaged in the community, obviously that everything that you open, you're going to read, right? So yes, we get hit with a lot of negativity, and thank God it's not horrible. I know I've been watching TikToks and watching things, and I've seen a lot of creators recently talk about how much hate there is out there and just how awful the comments are. I've even seen one super cute college girl, as she's walking into her sorority, people screaming obscenities at her just because she's filming herself. So I felt like we needed to have a real conversation about what is going on, you guys. Like, where is this all coming from? Why do you have so much time on your hands? What is triggering you to even write this stuff? And like, what are you so unhappy about at the end of the day? Because I don't know any truly happy, satisfied person who takes the time to write negative things on anybody, to make negative commentary or takes the time to write something negative to somebody or even say something. Like, I don't know anybody who's happy that does that. So let's just dig in. I wanted to read you some of the messages that I get because I thought it's important to kind of make you all aware. Some of these I have not read because my team tries to protect me, because I'd be completely lying to you if I said it did not affect me. Of course, things affect you. Nobody wants to hear somebody, tell you that they hate you or they hate something about you. It never feels good. Like, I don't care how confident you are. It never feels good. And as a 53-year-old mom of kids, it is concerning that if they're writing that to a grown woman, like, what are kids saying to each other? So I just thought I want to take time. I want to do an episode and kind of read all the hate and then read some of the incredible positivity and how they make you feel. And is this really how you want to be making people feel? The truth is, when you see one negative comment, you see the pile on. For whatever reason, that negative comment triggers people to gives them like the open door or gives them the excuse that they can now go down this rabbit hole of spewing hate. It's interesting though, when you see the positive comments, you see all the positivity come flying in. So it's interesting what triggers what. And I'm like, can we just be nice? Can we just be nice? But apparently we can't. So let's dig in. Okay. First one. Your language is unacceptable and it's getting worse. Absolutely, you can be authentic, but you have to be respectful as well. And I'm a devout follower and buy your products. You seem demanding and have lost being humble. Set an example. You have the audience to do that. I'm 74. I cuss, but you are showcasing it, not in a good role model way. My God. Okay. So you guys, this is the kind of stuff. I obviously get a lot of shit for the cursing. And I really, it boggles my mind. It literally boggles my mind that anyone is sitting at home and listening to me and is feeling disrespected or feeling angry or disgusted by me saying a curse word. Like, what? Like, it bothers you that much. Like, I'm not like, nothing bothers me that much. You know what I mean? Life is so short. Nothing somebody else is going to, like, what? So the fact that you're saying, number one, I seem demanding and have lost being humble. Would love to know where I'm demanding when I literally come on every day to give motivation and advice and inspiration and root you on. So demanding, not sure where that's coming from. I might demand you to be kind. I might demand some positivity and to choose happy because that's what works for me. And I've lost being humble. Like I literally just talk about affordability and affordable fashion and how, you can look fabulous and you don't have to spend all of your money. And I talk like, and humble, I'm like, I don't even talk about half the things that are going on. Like if I could really tell you all the things that are going on, you know, but I literally don't even mention half the things that are going on. So I'm like, you're not a good role model. I think a good role model is somebody who is kind to others, who is out there saying people's names in rooms they're not in, who is smiling and trying to be positive, who's out there helping women in small business, encouraging women to be their best selves. I've taken in my mother, who is 86 years old, and I am caring for her. I'm just kind of trying to understand, what does a good role model look like to people now? Is it your, like how much money you have, or like what you're showing? Like, what is the good role model? Like, you want me just to be on here pushing clothes and pushing things when I'm like, I'm actually really believe in the messaging, and I really believe in lifting women up, and I really believe that women can support each other and can show up for each other, and that there's room for everyone, and that to each his own. Whatever is important to you is what matters, not what's important to me, not how I look, not how I dress, not how I speak. I always want you to be the best version of you, whatever that means to you. So I'm curious as to what's a good role model. I'm like, I'm sitting here, I have two great boys, teenage boys. I'm raising two boys to be incredible men and husbands one day. We care for my elderly mother. We're here supporting, we have all female team, all women team in every single group of my teams, like whether it's management, agents, PR, assistants, every team is all female. So I'm empowering females. I'm empowering young women. I'm making sure that they're set up for life, making sure that they're making good decisions so that they don't have to depend on a man or depend on anyone. I'm out here reminding women how important they are, like how special they are, and to put their oxygen mask on first, to take care of themselves. So I'm curious as to what part of that is a bad role model, but to each his own. Okay. Next, your teeth were beautiful. What happened to them? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm so glad that you thought they were beautiful, but they were uneven, they were crooked, they were yellow. And I decided that I had an opportunity to have my teeth fixed so that they're aligned, so that my bite could get fixed and they could be white, which makes me happy. So I actually love my new teeth. I thought they did an incredible job, and I don't miss my old teeth at all. Oh, I don't get why anyone would not have clean hair and skin, no matter how they dress or what they wear. Okay, well, that's wonderful. I'm sorry that you don't get it. And you can do whatever you want. That's the joy of this. We have free will. It isn't something that's important to me. We all have things that we focus on. We all have things that we obsess on. I actually personally like messy hair. I don't like perfectly coiffed hair. That is not my look. I like beachy. I like wavy, dirty, salty. I like that look, and it works for me. That's all that matters. Number two, my skin. I'm very lucky, very blessed to have really good skin. I have been like this my entire life. I know people who clean their skin, are obsessive about it, and actually don't have great skin. I'm very lucky. I wash it every day. I don't feel the need to wash it twice a day. I am exhausted. I fall asleep. That's just who I am. And if I don't have a problem with it, if my husband doesn't have a problem with it, like I don't know why anyone else would. You do you, and you let me do me. That's all that matters. Okay. Love you and your content. One day, could you run the brush through the ends of your hair? It always looks like it's all broken off and you need a trim. I'm sure that's not the case. Well, I thank you for obsessing on my hair, and I get a lot of commentary on the hair. And the truth is, guys, I have never said that I need you to look like me. I don't care about the hair. I care about the grays. That's something that bothers me, and I cover them up. I always get my hair color. I enjoy it. And when I do, I get a blow dry. I don't feel like, burning my hair every day. So I don't like blow drying it. I like air drying it. And when I air drying it, it just gets curly, it gets wavy, and it just is what it is. I actually don't put any products in it. I don't put a bunch of crap in my hair. I just let it air dry, and all I use is shampoo and conditioner and sometimes some hair oil. That's it. So it works for me. I'm happy with it. My hairdresser is not concerned. So I hope you can sleep at night knowing I'm going to be okay with my hair. I can't, you guys. It's too much. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Hold on, you guys. This lady literally looks like she walked off the set from Housewives. I mean, I'm going to take that as a compliment because I think, hey, if I'm a looking good housewife, I'm okay with that. What does that mean that I look like a housewife? Like, what do housewives look like? I'm not understanding what that means. I put myself together every day. I put my oxygen mask every day. I get dressed in what I love. I put my makeup on and I put my jewelry on. I do what works for me. I don't know what housewife looks like. I'm assuming that's, they're trying to give me a slam, but I am not in head to toe designer. I am not walking around showing off. I'm wearing very affordable clothes or vintage stuff, and I'm wearing what I love. And if that's considered fancy pants, I'll take it rather than looking like a hot mess. Okay. Oh, this is good. Oh, and the title, this is the title. This is the account. Kindness 101 Works. Their handle is kindness. I love her before the plastic surgery. She looks so gorgeous. I love her page. I love her motivation, but I don't love the change she's made over the last year. She looks physically different. It's extremely noticeable, and she's no longer humble, and it's not just as positive. I'm still going to follow. I'm still going to purchase. I'm still going to believe in her, but I wish she stayed the same because she now looks like every actress and every other reality TV person. She doesn't look like our friend Caroline. So, okay. That actually makes me sad. That actually hurts my feelings. Number one, because I haven't had any plastic surgery. So not sure where that's coming from. I have not had any work done. I maybe have had Botox once or twice this year, like a little bit here, but like that's it. I had a little bit in the lips. I haven't had anything done in the last like 4 to 5 months. My teeth, maybe it's the teeth, but like my hair is the same. My face is the same. My nose is the same. My boobs are the same. My body's the same. I'm the same exact weight. Nothing has changed. So what's interesting is that I look physically different, but I actually don't. I'm no longer humble. So I'm not sure where I'm getting this not humble stuff. And is it because I will say when something good happens? Will it be because I'm mentioning that we have an article, or we're on Access Hollywood, or whatever it is, any accomplishments. I don't know if that's making me not humble. Again, I think it gives a lot of hope to people who are getting started, women in their 50s, seeing that another woman can actually get a job in this industry. I think it's very inspiring because I think women thought that they were dead after 40, and I'm 53, and I'm showing that we are still very much alive and very capable and very smart and strong. And the fact that I'm out there doing something that, yes, as you grow, as you succeed, you do start to change a bit, right? Yes, you have access to things. You have access to different clothes. You have access to, being able to get work done or workouts or whatever it is that you decide you want to do. I personally don't think I look like every other actress. I am an actress. I was an actress my whole life. This is not something new. I don't think people understand my background just because I was, for 10 years, been a stay-at-home mom. Before that, I was in acting school. I was an actress. I was in movies. I was in soap operas. So it's like, I am kind of an actress. So I don't know where the insult is there that I look like a TV show, but that is what I'm doing. That is my work. I am on TV. I am shooting brand deals. I am going on Access Hollywood or going on things. Yes, a fashion expert. So of course I'm going to put myself together. It wouldn't make sense for me to look like shit and look like a hot mess and be in this industry. Like, that doesn't really correlate. So yes, I'm always going to put myself together because that's what I believe in. Whether I was doing this or not, I would still be up and dressed in makeup and jewelry, no matter what. That is my personality. I personally love looking good. Just let yourself go. Like, what's the big deal? He should love you just as you are. Like, that's great. But like, I love me looking good. That's how I love me. I don't care how anybody else loves me. He can love me looking like shit. That's great. But I personally don't like looking in the mirror and looking like shit. That affects how I feel. So What's the point of that? Guys, it's like people don't, it's weird how success makes people so uncomfortable and they want to keep you in a box. They want to keep you at the beginning, and it makes them uncomfortable once you start to outgrow like your own little bubble, and everybody kind of wants to keep you small, and they're supposed to be clapping for you to keep growing and get bigger. So if you don't like the changes, I feel like that's so sad, because that just means that you're improving, and that means that you're trying new things and that you're actually living. If I stayed exactly the same, I wouldn't be changing. I wouldn't be growing. I wouldn't be evolving, right? And you're supposed to want me to do those things. So you're supposed to grow with me, evolve with me, and hopefully, change with me. So, okay, next one. Says the woman with the fake handbags. Well, apparently you're all using fake handbags according to China. So I guess we're the same. Okay. Love the jewelry, but sometimes it's too much and starts to look cheap. You look amazing without. Sometimes less is more. I personally think more is more. So, to each his own. Again, the commentary of someone, this is what fascinates me about social media and content creating, is that it's like people feel that, like, you're on here being you. You are on here showing who you are, what you like, what you recommend, your family, your story, you. And everybody wants to change you. It is the most fascinating thing in the world. They either don't want you to grow and evolve and change and get successful, or they want to change everything about you. And I'm like, I like me. That's the thing that no one's understanding. Like, I have worked really, really hard to actually like me. So when I look in the mirror and I walk past that mirror, I like what I see. I'm proud of it. It's okay if you don't feel that. The only thing that's important is that I feel that. That's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me happy. So what's important is, if I want to wear a lot of jewelry, I'm going to wear a lot of jewelry. And if it makes me happy, you should be happy for me. That's it. That's the bottom line. I personally think more is more. I personally think I have a lot of beautiful things and I want to enjoy them. Like, life is short. I'm not taking them with me to the grave. So why am I not just wearing them and enjoying them? It's not hurting anybody. So yeah, if it's heavy on my neck, it's not your neck. If it's too much for me. It's not for you. I'm the one walking around with it. I'm the one showing it. What do you care? That's what I would never. And the truth is, I get way more compliments for it than I ever do. Like, there hasn't been a single person in person that doesn't want to see it, look at it. I get so many compliments out on the streets or when I'm out, that if it's too much, then maybe it's just too much for you. Again, you do not need all the jewels around your neck and arms at all, but I understand that it's your statement. I feel like we can see the real Caroline without them. I don't know what the real Caroline means. That is the real Caroline. I've always worn a ton of jewels. You look 20 years younger without all the jazz you usually wear. I don't know why I would look younger without jewelry. That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. So again, I like how I look, guys. It's, you know what I mean? That's the bottom line. I like how I look. I like what I wear. I like it. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to try to do some. Okay, let's see. Here's another one. Laughing my ass off. Who wants all that jewelry on but you? You look like a hot mess. Your version of hot mess and others may not be the same. Not everyone comes from money or lives in $1 million homes. They can barely feed the family, if they even have a family. If you're going to be a public speaker, please work on your ums. Learn this with and others in a class. Gentle reminder. Listen back to your stories. You ruin your outfits with all that jewelry. Less is best. You look like a wreck. That's about to happen. Too much eyeliner, too much jewelry, just too much. Your lips are getting too big and you wear way too much jewelry. Love you and your message. Don't let the bastards get you. Oh God. Okay. Those are the positive ones. We're going to end with positive ones because I want to show you look how you do get defensive, you guys. I'd be lying. Like, I got 10 minutes and to finish this podcast, and you see I'm sweating. I'm getting you want to fight back. And there's something about the negative comments that does make you defensive. It does make you feel angry. It does put you in a bad mood. It makes you feel negative. It does. Somebody telling you look like a wreck when actually I could not be more put together and happy and successful. That's what's crazy to me. I'm like, what? And the truth is, you know what? My hot mess may be very different to somebody. That's actually a great point. I'm not saying that, yeah, somebody may look at me being dressed nicely with my jewels on and my makeup, and they might seem like, oh my God, you look like a hot mess. You look crazy. And that's fine as long as you're looking in the mirror and actually really happy with what you see. A lot of the times people criticizing are actually really unhappy in their own lives. And you're usually triggering something in them that they haven't done, can't accomplish, or really want that they just don't have. And it pisses them off that you have it or have been able to figure out a way to get it. That's what the jealousy is. That's what the negative comments come from, because when you shine bright, you make people really uncomfortable in their darkness. So for me, yes, I personally try not to read all of this because I realize that negativity just comes from, a broken place. Like, I'm sorry, I have never, and I can honestly tell you this, I have never gone on anyone's feed, on anyone's comments, on anyone's anything and left a negative comment. And I'm not saying people don't annoy me. And I'm not saying I don't see things that I'm like, oh God. Like, yes, we can all have an opinion. Not everyone is going to like you, of course. But can you keep them to yourself? Like, do you need to put your negative energy onto someone? Do you need to project that at the end of the day? Do they really need to know? Does it really matter? Are you really going to change anything by insulting them or by writing that? Like, does it really make you feel better to write, just spew hate? Like, you look in the mirror and then think, God, you're such a good person. Like, you just told somebody off and you probably made them feel like shit and you probably ruined their day. God, that feels good. Like, if that's the case, you need to check yourself, okay? Because trust me when I say all negativity does is bring negativity to you. I can promise you that. Never going to find happiness that way. Because at the end of the day, something's missing in your life, okay? That's all it is. Something's missing. And it's the hard work you're willing to put in. You need to take a hard look in the mirror, try to understand what it is that you don't like, and fix it, because it's going to be really lonely out there if all you've got to serve is hate. Okay. So I wanted to leave this with a couple of positive messages that we get, because honestly, 95% are positive. I feel so grateful that the hate we get is so little compared to the love and the community and the friendship. That's what keeps you going always, is that we have an incredibly badass community. And I just want to show you what it means, you guys. I've had messages that make me tear up. I have messages that give me chills. I have messages that keep me going. I have messages that when I want to quit, just get me back up. Like, I have messages that give me, like, honestly, that change my whole perspective, and what that can do, what those positive messages can do to change the narrative, to change the way people see things. Like, what one compliment to somebody can do, right? Like walking down the street and just saying, hey, you look beautiful today. You could change someone's entire day. And wouldn't that feel good? Feels a hell of a lot better than ruining somebody's day. So let me read you a couple of these incredible messages that I've gotten, just so that we just want to end with positivity and just go to just show you how good it makes people feel. So let's stop with the bullshit, and let's honestly, positivity begets positivity. So let's go. Love you and your message. Don't let the bastards get you down. How is it that you make everything look so good? You are so awesome. I am dealing with my dad, who is diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, and your videos are making me feel better, more optimistic. Thank you for being here. Once again, you've inspired me. It's been 9 months since my husband passed, and you have kept me going. Get up, get dressed. Let's go. Thank you for all you do. You have really helped me with style and just with my well-being. I thank you for taking the time to help others. I was kind of in a fashion rut, and now I feel like somebody special. I love clothes and jewelry and makeup and hair. What girl doesn't, I guess? Guys, I have hundreds and thousands of messages, like maybe not hundreds of thousands of messages literally thanking me for reminding them that they're important too, that they are special too, that they deserve to be happy too. At the end of the day, all I care about is seeing women smile. I think it's the greatest accessory you could possibly have. When you look your most beautiful? When you're smiling, when you're happy. That's all I want for everybody, like genuinely. And I think it starts with you. And you got to take the time to look in the mirror. You got to dig deep, and you got to figure out what's going on in there. Okay? If you are feeling negative towards people, or the urge to be so negative towards people, something's going on with you. It's not those people, it's you. And you got to figure out what that is. Because if you're wondering why, if you're always surrounded by people who are gossiping and mean, you got to wonder why you're in that circle. Because trust me when I tell you, there are circles, there is a world where kindness wins. Okay? So if it's the last thing I do, I'm going to change the narrative. I'm going to change the way women see each other. And we're going to start supporting each other. We're going to start loving each other. We're going to start lifting each other up because kindness wins. Positivity wins. Enough bullshit, ladies. Tearing each other down will never, ever get you to where you want to be. But I can promise you, together we do rise. So I love you all. Let's choose kindness. Let's choose positivity. Let's choose happy because it's a much more fun place to be. Okay? I love you all. We will be back next week with another episode of Coming in Hot. And I wish you all the very best. Please like, review, follow, share with your friends. You guys, it's an honor to be here with you always. And thank you for the love and support. And I hope we keep lifting women up. And I hope we keep reminding women every single day that they're important too. So get up and get dressed and let's do this. Till next week. Mwah. Bye.